Yeah. It's been a minute.
Yeah.
How's it going?
And it's been going.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we're recording. Guess we better get into, people paying us when like this.
No one's paying, so.
I was getting a check. I guess that's why I'm number one person.
First off, where's this clock at?
Clock. Oh, okay, never mind. Anyways, welcome back to another episode of Audio Critics. I'm forced to be here with this guy, but I'm Philip the Punisher Collins, you number one.
What do you mean? He has a speech impediment. He doesn't know how to say number 2 correctly. But I'm number 1, Tyler the Pain in the Ass.
See, always pain in the ass thing, he's number one.
Right.
Anyways, we're here to do another review for you guys. Want to tell people what we went to go see?
Cinderella.
On acid, pretty much.
I mean, yeah, kinda.
Yeah.
A really mad Cinderella.
Yeah.
Scary stories to tell in the dark.
Let me tell you, I was playing the books growing up.
Were you?
Yeah, so I was excited to hear, especially that Guillermo del Toro was on board producing it. And I can't pronounce the guy's name, but I believe he's the guy who directed Troll Hunter. And that was a pretty weird, crazy movie. Good. Mm-hmm. So I was excited to hear that he was aboard for it.
Right.
Anyways, I guess we better get in the review part.
Right, let's get into it. Entertainment. What we getting entertainment, Phil?
Am I certain?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I will say, I thought, obviously starting off, it wasn't, it has to have a slow beginning, start off a little bit, get a little character development.
Right.
But that was nice. But once the first story was told, man, it was just like nonstop throughout.
Yeah.
I won't get into this part until the spoilers, but this part I didn't like, and that's what I'll talk about. But for entertainment, I thought it was pretty entertaining once I got into it. So I'm going to give it a 3.75.
3.75. It's not terrible.
Mm-hmm.
For me, like you said, like after that first story, it just like story after story, like dished them out, kept you in the action, kept you on your toes.
Especially when small things were said, and then it got thrown in there like, oh shit.
Right. And I thought it was really entertaining, but like you said, there is a part where it's like
parts.
But I will also give it a 3.75.
Fucking copying me. Where's my age at? This motherfucker copying me. Anyways.
I think that's 7.5.
I believe you're right. That's a 7.5.
Because I'm fucking good at math.
Yeah. No. Well, I can't even say anything because on the video we never even got uploaded.
Exactly.
Anyways.
Never happened.
Does it fit the genre?
Does it fit the genre? Genre being horror?
Suspense, thriller. I think more suspense.
Well, I think, yeah.
Damn, watch that mug.
You should calm down. I'm mad.
Mad, but.
Anyway, yeah, I think it fits the genre. It was very suspenseful. It, always, like I said, it always kept you on your toes and whatnot. And for a thriller, like, there's a good amount of action. Like, it was decent paced. It wasn't just slow, but it kept up pace. And there were slow times, but, so I'm going to give this a 4 out of 5. Doesn't fit the genre.
I just had a thought, but I had a sauce about the suspense. Oh, it's suspenseful because it's in theaters right now, but I think it'll become less suspenseful once it comes out on DVD. You can pause, and then when the story is written out, and you can pause and read the story and read what's already supposed to happen.
That's true.
Before it happens, but that's just.
But that's only
if you're seeing it in theaters right now, it's rated as pretty suspenseful.
But that's only if for the people that'll actually do that.
Yeah, and use most of the stories were more than one page, so you might just get a page of what's going on. But as far as being suspenseful, yeah, it was pretty suspenseful. Like certain things you thought was going to happen, but didn't happen. But then things became a little bit more simpler in certain ways, but it made it a little bit better because it was simpler. And I'll talk about that when we get to the spoilers. But Just so I don't copy you, I get a 4.25.
Wow. 8.25 out of
Yeah.
10. Good. Well, what about longevity?
Okay, so only problem I have with this is I feel like unless you really grew up with those books, you didn't know what the fuck you were going to be expecting for this.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody else might just thought. I feel like it's a bit more of a cult movie. People who grew up reading the books or listening to the books on tape or whatever.
Right.
So unfortunately, I'm gonna probably have to give it a lower ranking of a 3.25, just because there's so many suspense thrillers out there, and it was good, but I think some other ones probably gonna beat it out.
So I'm gonna tag along to that because I agree. And also, you gotta think, 5 years from now, how popular is it gonna be? Is it gonna be one of those movies that end up in Walmart $5 bins?
I mean, all movies end up eventually there.
Right, but how soon is it?
Yeah,
Or
exactly.
is it gonna be one of those movies you just happen to have in your,
Yeah.
your movie drawer and you never touch ever in your life?
True.
I think this is one of those movies that you only really watch if, you have the movie, or maybe if you do like horror movie nights and you eventually always cycle through your movies or
Yeah.
something. But other than like a shelf pick type movie, I don't agree. I'm gonna have to get an even lower rating of 2.5.
So 3.25 and a 2.5.
Mm-hmm.
So what's that? A
5.75.
Okay.
Still above medium, but
Yeah,
still failing.
But barely. That's like a D minus right there.
That's failing. Under 69 is fail.
Yeah, but that's certain states have it where it's 60 and below, but here
Right.
where we live, it's
That's
70 and below.
Right.
Anyways.
We're dumb.
Yeah. That's the end of
The non-spoilers.
yeah, the review part.
But we are going into
Another level. Anyways.
Phil's gonna start you off.
What the fuck? I'm pretty sure I
I
started.
started last time, Phil. I remember you having this conversation.
Nah, I don't remember.
I
that.
remember this conversation.
Nah. I'm pretty sure the last one was
If
the
we
concert
if
one.
I knew how to edit, I'd edit back in the last one. Go, just like
See,
click off this.
tell
one.
them to fucking learn how to edit so
Just
we can
click
get
off-
these videos better.
Just click off this one. Go watch the entire other video, and then come back and watch this video from the beginning again.
Nah, don't listen to them. You know who's your favorite. Anyways, my song is by Jacob Lee, which a friend showed me, and the song is called Demons. Pretty good, especially if you have a whole bunch of romantic problems. I'm just saying. Okay, here we go. My heart is weak. Tear it down piece by piece. Leave me to think deep in my structure. I think I still love her, but I need some sleep. You've taken my breath away. Now I want to breathe, 'cause I cannot see what you can see so easily. Fuck you. Oh, thank you. Still fuck you.
That's what I thought.
Bitch.
My song is crazy.
Oh, gotta talk to my agent really quick. Yeah, this motherfucker, I'm still with him, Oh. Shit, thank you. You paid for my electricity. Oh, shit. Why you been sleeping in here, man? Drinking and all that.
Yeah, whatever just happened there.
Sorry. My agent's trying to give me a better deal where I get my own YouTube channel and I don't have to deal with this fucker.
It's not that hard. You just gotta create one.
Yeah, I'm more of the thinking process guy, not the doing guy.
Okay. I'm doing the song Coming Undone by Korn.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm like doing like I always do. I I always do like halfway through the fucking song. I never do the beginning. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Choke, choke again. I thought my demons were my friends.
Yeah, song called that.
Pity me, in the end they're out to get me. Since I was young, I tasted sorrow on my tongue, and the sweet chocolate gun does not protect me. That's right. Trigger between my eyes. Please strike.
Okay.
Make it quick now.
Motherfucker, you touched me. Man, lawsuit,
Yeah,
harassment.
I feel uncomfortable.
Anyways, that's him.
Let's get into these spoilers.
First of all, I want to say I've seen Korn live twice. This motherfucker hasn't.
See, no one cares.
Yeah, unless you do the song of song.
All right, let's get into this.
That's my thought.
Scary stories to tell in the dark. Start it off, Phil.
So, I did think that it was a little weird how fast it, like, just because they jumped in the car and the guy was like, okay. I do like the prank that they played on the school bully. You know, like,
Yeah, that was
shit,
genius.
Yeah, the shit in the bag and threw it. Man, okay. That CGI fire, though, I was kind of like, okay, that threw me out because I could tell that it was fake fire and I wish it, you know. You get a stunt person because all he had was the guy's lap. He wasn't like showing his body. He could easily have a stunt guy done that scene.
And
Anyways,
what I thought was really cool about that scene is like they had this like plant, you know.
Mm-hmm.
They had these walkie-talkies. They're all, you know, like.
I'm pretty sure they had a walkie-talkie before this.
Well, yeah, I know that, Phil. But like,
Sure.
also like when his sister's like, "What are you doing in there? What are you doing in there?" He's like, "Our privacy," and he's pulling like.
No, that guy was hilarious.
He's pulling shit out of the toilet with a like fish net.
Yeah. He was pretty funny.
Mm.
But I will say, if I'm gonna pick apart the movie, those shits look a little bit too perfect.
What?
The shits look a little too perfect.
Did they?
Yeah. I'm just saying. Anyways.
How do you have two perfect of shit?
Yeah, it's like perfectly round.
You never.
Oh,
done
you
that?
just looked.
You never done that?
Anyways, get to the but when they got to the into the house and all that, I mean that was pretty cool. You know that was pretty cool. So
What I found was weird is it built this guy up to be like this like badass that knows like weird shit. Like it makes you feel like he just come from another state, like across the country, and he knows like martial arts and shit. But because he like picked that lock, and then she was like, "I could pick it, dude."
Yeah.
And then she picked, and I was like, "What the fuck kind of kid?"
I do like how they made the nerdy chick look pretty awesome. Besides her getting the dumb fucking book.
Right.
Besides that though, if you look at it though, they wouldn't have been able to get out of that room without the ghost.
Right.
Nobody would ever.
Yeah,
they
it's
would
like
have been eating each other.
it's literally like this. Like bully just killed like 7 or 6 people.
Yeah.
Like what?
And he was going to Vietnam. Let me say this movie was very anti-Vietnam.
Yeah, I definitely say that.
But I do like the time frame because
Yeah,
I didn't know it was 68 or 69.
It was one of them.
Yeah. But I liked how this time frame with that. I just like that time frame. It always looks and seems interesting.
Right.
But I liked how the stories like the Herald and I don't want to spoil the ending, but when him and the Scarecrows get into it, I mean that was creepy. Just like when he was just walking by and he was walking by it before and like what the fuck.
Right.
That was pretty cool.
I really liked his like transformation.
Well, I was gonna say that part.
That was pretty cool.
But the transformation, that was pretty cool. Who was this? Oh, Augie the Toe.
Yeah.
That was pretty creepy.
It's funny,
weird.
and it's because like
I hated how they used the ghost, so the ghost wasn't used that much.
I'm gonna use this one as an example, so I don't have to spoil the ones in later. But so, what point of this what this girl is doing is she's finding things that people don't like or fear of, how he was always talking about how there's creatures in there.
Yeah.
And there's like people and how many
Yeah.
people are dead in there, like in the food that the other person was eating. And so his story, he finds himself eating the body part, and there's a zombie that comes and asks for this body part and pretty much like finds him and then like pulls him away. I try not to go in details, but that's kind of the basis of like how these stories are being told. It's like the girl is like finding what they don't like or finding what they hate or afraid of,
Yeah.
and then putting it against them. It's kind of like Pennywise.
In a way, yeah.
In a way.
I feel like the Zit one was pretty basic, so we ain't gonna touch on that one.
Yeah.
I mean, it was cool, it was creepy, but it was pretty basic.
It was.
What? Like I was saying,
What just happened?
I believe there was a god that graced with his presence.
Yeah. And then he like shit on our floor and left.
Anyways, like I was saying, it was pretty basic, and then we got to the guy being creeped out about something about his drain, which was weird. I'm like,
The Red Room. I actually really like that.
I mean, I like it, but I mean, that's what I'm saying. Something was so basic, like.
But it also felt like a claustrophobia.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. Like, it's basically like all this thing is like you can't run away from it. It's just coming closer and closer and closer and closer. You can't run away from it. I still was like, there's a lot of room over there. You
Right.
could totally.
You could just like, whoop.
Yeah.
Like, she's pretty slow.
Yeah.
What if he did that and like 10 more spawned?
Keep juking. You got that big section. They're gonna have to like make one big blob where you. Probably,
Exactly. That's probably what they'll do because they were absorbing.
Yeah.
But what was the one after that? That was
Then it was.
what was it? The Jailer or what was it? What do you call it? The Jingles.
Jingle something. Jingle Man.
Jingle Man. I think it was Jingle Man.
That was pretty cool. I just wish. Given a tutorial, I know you use a lot of CGI, but I wish this is one more Pan's Labyrinth kind of thing you produced, where it was used more like instead of so much CGI, you actually use practical effects. I know they did with Harold, the Scarecrow,
Right.
but I wish they would have done it with
A little bit more.
yeah, especially with the creature could have been a lot cooler.
Now, sorry to interrupt,
Mm-hmm.
but now we're at the fun part of the movie,
What's up?
the ending.
The ending already. Oh, the end of the movie or?
Yeah, the end of the movie.
Oh, okay. So this, we talked about things that we didn't like, and this is, to me, when I said like the last 15 minutes of the movie,
Yeah.
I didn't care for. I feel like they copped out. You know,
Right.
had a happy ending.
Honestly, this is one of those movies I wish had a bad ending.
Yeah, I wish that it would just be like fuck this. These kids
Like,
are dead.
I know you're supposed to expect like a good ending, but this is one of those movies that would have done perfectly with a bad ending.
Mm-hmm.
It would have made it a lot more interesting.
Yeah.
Instead of just like,
And you could let it open for another one then. Kill all the kids. Nobody ever knows what happens to them. And all of a sudden the book magically ends up back on the show. And bam, kids find it again. And all you got to do is just have a different story.
right.
If you wanted to make a sequel, that's how you should have done it. Not saying I write movies. Well,
Because,
my movies.
but see now, like, they can't do it because it's pretty much like, oh, and
Unless
like,
somehow, like maybe they tear down the house or something.
there would be
And
another
English
thing is, if, It Chapter 2, you know how, like, he's supposedly come back and
Yeah.
they have to come back, like, imagine this book that's like 20 years later, that
Yeah,
book
but
appears.
then
or,
at that point, it was like milking it.
yeah.
You know, it wouldn't make no sense. But, anyways,
Yeah.
we ain't gonna tell you the ending, the whole ending,
Right.
but we'll leave it there. We don't have no fortune cookie because neither of us went to any Chinese restaurants and got no fortune cookies.
You know what's funny? I went to Chinese 2 days ago.
Oh, this motherfucker. See, I told him, if you go to Chinese, save the fortune cookie. And what does motherfucker do? Obviously didn't save the fortune cookie. So, I was looking up inspirational quotes. And this is the one I picked. And, you know, I feel like it fits this and everybody out there. You're a unique person, created for a specific purpose. Your gifts matter, your stories matter, your dreams matter, you matter. Not this guy though.
Everybody matters.
I'm gonna be getting my own channel someday soon, maybe in the next 6 years.
Right.
And but until then, I'm working with this guy.
I'm gonna be the next Indiana Jones.
More like the next
Crocodile Dundee.
I'm trying to think of somebody who looks stupid with that kind of hat.
You
on.
knew I really find as my idol.
I'm pretty sure they don't care. Anyway, this has been Audio Critics. Thank you.